Welcome, folks, to this exciting game. Your Pioneer Panthers versus the Turners Falls Blue Thunder. My name is Tyler Boyle. With me is Peter Loud, giving you the play-by-play action. Peter Loud, thank you so much for being here tonight at this away game.
It is my absolute pleasure because my contract is not amended yet. And now, as we await tip-off, Tyler, what can we expect from this exciting game?
Well, there we go. Sorry, messing with the technology. Well, we can expect a lot. Looking at the stats leading up to this game, Pioneer is winning has a 4-0 record right now, with Turners, I believe, having a 1-3 or 4-0 record right now. Turners 1-4. Now that's both within their division and outside of their play division.
Yeah,
I forget what those are called.
Definitely having a tough season this year. The season has just started, but they have plenty of time to make it back. As 4 teams at the top for them, he pulls up with a quick jumper and put away the first 2 points. And the Redder with it. Drives short. Kurt Rediker, a young player on this team. He's a veteran though. He's been playing varsity for at least 3 years, I believe. He's only in 10th grade. He's a multi-sport athlete, earning all Western Mass in soccer this year. We're very proud of him.
Absolutely, and being a sophomore right now and having such achievements right now, it's going to be really exciting to see what he has in store for the Pioneer Panthers in the next 2 years, upcoming seasons.
Yeah, his height is definitely a factor in this team. Him and Josh Wood, number 32, really dominating the key.
Well, still a scoreless game, almost 2 minutes into the first quarter.
It'll be turnover. That'll be Kurt Redder will play it out with Braden Thayer. Braden Thayer, also a 10th grader. He's definitely been playing varsity his entire career. His father, Scott Thayer, is the coach. No nepotism there, though. Braden Thayer definitely holding his own.
No, absolutely. Proven himself on the court for sure.
Yeah, Braden Thayer does not miss from beyond the arc. And Houston Husky puts away the first 2 of this game. There's Quezada on it. That's Quezada. 22 at the arc. Tries for a 3, can't find it. McCullen goes tumbling. Turner tries it back up. Burnett has the tying 2 points. Rediker over the rim. That'll be a jump ball. Both players go down hard. McCullen hitting the ground hard. Kurt taking a bashing from Coach Thayer. Missing that layup. It's tough out there on varsity though. You never know what you can expect. Truesdale will take it up for Turners. Tries to get past Braden Thayer. Oh, the quick pull-up. Good shot from him. Celebrates a bit. Score is 4-2. 5:30 remaining in the first quarter. Thayer with it to Wood. Wood finds Rediker. Rediker tries to push through. He's fouled on the court. The Pioneers under the rim.
It's definitely a good idea that Josh Wood had. He found an opening in there, but Turner stopped him, got the foul, but stopped the shot for sure.
Yeah, this Turner's defense really showing up tonight as they emphasize that blocking. Kurt Rediker's shot. McClellan to Rediker. Hunter plays around the arc. There's a whistle. Looks like it'll be a foul on Pioneer. White ball coming up. Will bring it up. Truesdale picks up his dribble. He's an option. Finds 12. Long shot from Truesdale. Air ball.
And a lot of energy going on in this court here at Turners Falls High School, largely in part to the cheering squad, something that you don't see as much as you used to.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about this before the game. The size of the school you have to have a cheer squad. Really impressive that Turners, as of here, especially in the rather rural area we are in, has Thayers around the arc. There's Sajowski. He puts up quadruple for Pioneer. 4:28 remaining. Sajowski again, that height for Pioneer. Just dominates in the key. It will be a turnover to Pioneer. Quesada got a little too excited there. Turners isn't looking.
Oh.
What an easy layup.
Excellent job by Pioneer taking advantage of, sometimes you kind of shut down to the fact that you can in-ball at any chance that you can once you have the ball on the sideline. Always got to pay attention to it.
Yeah, that Turner's team looks like they were just looking at their coach for some guidance there. All they found was Wood, who pulls up for the three off the top of the glass. Gets his rebounds. There he goes.
Nice job. Looks like Pioneer's getting into a routine now.
Yeah, this Pioneer team, they draw these huge leads, as we saw in the last, I think, 4 games, actually. Pioneer led Franklin Tech, 25 points in the early game. They beat Smith 72-46. And they took the W against Mahar 59-37. This Pioneer team really strong, 4-0, as they prepare to try to make it 5-0. Rediker loses the ball as he turns underneath the hoop.
Yeah, just got sandwiched between those two Turners players. Had no room to go. No foul, just lost control of the ball, went out of bounds.
Truesdale has it. That's Pondecki. Quesada has a pick. Holds it. Pondecki, Quesada. He's stuck in the corner, double teamed. Gets away from McClellan.
Oh, man.
That's a mistake on defense.
Excellent ball handling there.
Yeah, it looks like McClellan just had his finger slip off the ball. He tried to tear it away, but Thayer has it at the line. That's a travel on the Rediker. None too happy with that, he is. So his sub Gamel comes in for Rediker. Pioneer is missing a couple of key players tonight. Ben Werner, Diego Lafitte, Sam Glazer, and Will Glazer all out. Pioneer playing with minimal subs, as Turners has a foul, so a travel called on them. Back to Pioneer. Back to the minimal subs part. This Pioneer team really has to shuffle out those players quickly. All of them can get tired legs really quick as Gamel just short. Good tip from McClellan.
Nice job, Sajowski. All right, so I was talking with Hugh Sajowski earlier during the JV game, and he mentioned something about how when he was playing for Greenfield, no hate towards him. He said, "Yeah, we hated you guys." But
yeah, I can see that.
now that he's a Panther, on Thursday we got a game against Greenfield coming up at the Pioneer Messer Gymnasium. We'll be bringing you that basketball action. It's just going to be interesting seeing him playing his old team.
Yeah, no, that's going to be quite a game. Pioneer loses it in their own half. Yeah, that Greenfield game is going to be quite a game. Greenfield lost a couple of key players, but they're still a strong team. Should be a good matchup for this Pioneer team.
Now, being a Pioneer student yourself, couldn't help but notice that some of the kids aren't here for the Pioneer Panthers. Oh, almost steal. McClellan takes it back, gives it a gamble.
There's Wood. Misses. Oh, goodness. He's not going to be happy with that. Kondecky.
Oh, wow.
Strips it out. Good reflexes there by
But then-
Allen on the stands. Allen, JV player, looking to make a start on varsity next year.
The amount of fingertips they had volleying that ball around, it looked like a beach ball at a Nickelback concert.
Do you have experience with that?
No, I've never been a beach ball.
Oh. Wait. Interesting. Here's McClellan underneath. Misses again. And finally puts it away. Those misses from Pioneer. Costing them. Even though McClellan put that second away, they would rather get it away the first time.
Not a lot of time left here on the clock.
12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Pioneer up 12-10. Truesdale tries to drive, spins around, doesn't find it. Looks like Kondecky was running on the arc for that. Rediker, long three, just off the rim.
Oh, 1 quarter in the bank. Peter, how do you think this last quarter went? The highlights?
This first quarter, it's really tough for a team like Pioneer coming off a game a couple of days ago to bring that energy first thing. I think they've done a pretty good job. They definitely have missed a couple that they should have made, but I think they know that, and I think they'll come out strong in the second quarter.
Well, no, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that there's something to say about an away game. You know, it's a new court. There's a different feel on the court and stuff. There's people waving to you, distracting you from the fan stands. And, you know, it's just a whole different environment than at your home base. I think you're definitely correct. Now, I was mentioning earlier before there was just some action going on that we had to comment on. Pioneer is kind of playing with one arm tied behind their back, so to speak. They've, you know, they're running their bench on 8 players, and there's quite a few people missing. And so, did you see these students in school today?
I did not know. Diego Lafitte is an 8th grader. I wouldn't see him anyway, but I think he went off to Europe a couple of weeks ago for Christmas, or for the holidays.
Oh, that would be nice.
He hasn't quite made it back yet. There's Thayer with a quick jumper. Puts it away. Samuel Woldglazer I haven't seen in a bit. Ben Werner, I have absolutely no idea where he is. But with 5 players on, there's an offensive foul. With 5 players on the court at once, Pioneer only has 3 subs, so it's going to be tough for them to keep those legs moving. See what they can do for the next 3 quarters. McClellan will take it up. Pioneer shuffles around. Calls the play. Hand off to Braden Thayer. A little too hard for Rediker. Rediker makes up for it.
Nice job swatting that away. You know, if you can't take possession of the ball back, at least make sure the other team can't have it.
Yeah, now if you lose it on the offensive end, it's better to come back on the defensive end. Turners will inbound it, Burnett. Truesdale. 13 sets a screen. Receives it. Kondecky's wide open. He drives. Foul. They'll go to the spot for 2.
Now, I would say that player, Levin Prondecki, when he was driving in there, he went past one Pioneer player, and I thought for sure they were going to blow the whistle on that. But, you know, he had to navigate through 2 of them, and one of them managed to get him the shots.
Yeah, I know. I think they just couldn't set their feet fast enough, and he drove right through them. Can't put away a second. So Housen comes down with it. Braden just off. Couldn't judge it coming from behind him. Truesdale calls the play. Tries to drive himself. No look pass to Prondecki. 22 with a 3 off. Rediker boxes out. McClellan's finds Wood. Pioneer playing on the arc here. That Turner's defense really packed in the middle. That'll be a foul on Charles. Pioneer will receive it underneath the rim. Braden Thayer turns around, goes back to the yard. Quesada on him. That'll be a foul on Quesada. Reach.
You know, Turner's is playing some really aggressive defense, but if they're not careful, all these fouls are going to come back to bite them. As Pioneer does pretty well with their free throws.
Yeah, Turner's already up to 4 fouls in the second quarter. They really don't want to put Pioneer in the bonus. As Rediker receives it. Tries to drive. Can't find it. There's Sahowski. Just too far. Wood. Wide open. Off. Pioneer struggling to get back on defense. Quesada resets. Finds Charles, who drives. It'll be a foul. He goes down hard. Sahowski, I think, just got a tip to the ball, but got a little bit of his hand as well.
He's doing all right. He got up nicely. Good. Yeah.
Charles will go to the line for 2.
Well, you know, back at that last attack that Pioneer had, you know, McClellan feeding those rebounds back, but you know, 3 shots and misses. That can, that's just not. It's not a good thing. They're not getting the openings that they usually have.
No, I think Turner's might have a little figured out in there. They've packed the middle with defense, really left Pioneer to hang out in the arc. Just showing as Pioneer hasn't had a lot of 2-pointers. They will bring it up. Quesada, high press on him. Rediker.
Ooh.
Bit of a collision there in the air from Thayer and Quesada, but Thayer comes down with it. Tries to push by Quesada. Rediker. Thayer, long 3. Misses. Truesdale to bring it up. Spins by Gamel. Finds Quesada wide open. Wood gets the rebound. Rediker loses it. Back and forth here. Quesada for the 3. Comes back to zone triple. This Turner's crowd really making some noise for their team. There is at the logo.
It seems very clear. Turner's is aware that Pioneer's very threatening outside the 3-point line. They're trying to shut that down.
Yeah, with that high press, Charles is on his own. There's a miss from there. Pioneer has got to get back on top soon. They're down by 3 in this second quarter. They quieted down a bit. Braden tries to drive. He's fouled. No shot. It'll be on the floor. Pioneer will get it underneath the rim. It's on Quesada. Turner's is up to 5 fouls.
And a very necessary timeout is called, I believe, by Pioneer. And so I think after a string of points like that, you know, it's good to take a break, let the team ice up, and re-strategize. All right, and we are back.
Pioneer and Turner's out at the same time. I think Pioneer, no rotations during that timeout. They keeping their legs on. They will have it underneath the rim after a foul on Quesada. Overthrown from Gamel. Fair trying to hang on to it.
Seemed like a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, Pioneer's play is not really working out tonight. Truesdale to bring it up. Finds Brondecki. Charles mishandled. Gamel high press on him. There to take it up slowly. Zajewski fouled on the back. Pioneer gets it under the rim. Let's see what they can do with this. Gamel to inbound it. See if Pioneer tries to do the same play as last time. They do. This time Thayer hangs on to it. Looks to drive. Wall of Turner's defenders right there. Gamel receives it. Wants a handoff from Thayer. Quick jumper. Off the back. Wood gets it. There's Wood wide open. Misses. Good rebound from Gamel.
Pioneer really craving those three-point shots to get themselves back into a routine.
Wood can't drive. Bounce pass. It'll be a travel on Wood. Another turnover on Pioneer. .316 remaining in the second quarter and in the half. Truesdale to turn it up. Tries to drive quickly for the jumper. Off the rim. Gamel. Long pass to Wood. Blocked by Brondecki. Flying leap from number 12 to lock Wood down. Pioneer fails another layup. They're still down 17-14. Truesdale holds on to it at the top. There's a drive. Couple travels. Pioneer's back with it. Alex McClellan comes in for Josh Wood. Nice touch there from the ref.
You know,
Fair. Speeds up a bit.
One difficult thing that Pioneer's going to have to work with is they got to do a lot more with less. Nice shot.
Good shot from Thayer. Looks
Tied
like he's
back
finally
up.
getting mojo back.
So I was saying Pioneer's got to do a lot more with less. Their bench is 5 seats shorter than Turner's, and you know, some key players are missing.
It's all tied up now. It's Truesdale sends 3 Pioneer players jumping. Rediker handles it. Finds Gamel. Quick pass into Rediker. That's the Pioneer I'm used to.
Pioneer back on top.
All right, good pass to Rediker right under the rim. He's not going to miss from there.
Pass to the ref, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was that's not
right
what
there.
they were expecting, but
No, it was too quick to catch, but it looked like it bounced right off the ref's shoulder. But
at least the ref is getting some action in there. There to bring it up. Gamel passes out. Rediker wants it. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound though. Tries to go up. Shut down by Turners. Now passes off to Rediker. Straight out to McClellan, who's wide open. Long arcing shot. Can't find it. Offensive foul. It will be on Zajewski.
it was very interesting to see. That was like on the other side of the court
Yeah.
from where the ball was. Usually don't see fouls like that.
Really can't tell on those. Maybe some contact Sahaski didn't really like, or somebody just tripped. We don't know.
Well, it can happen if you're backing up and not seeing what you're doing and someone decides to fall harder, you know, from it.
Yeah.
You play soccer. You know what it's like to act out falling.
Whoa. I think I see where you're going with that. As Gamal can't put it away. Redeker, that's for the 2, just short. Good job from Josh Wood. He gets fouled on the jumper. He goes to the line for 2. Josh Wood, very reliable from free-point line.
No, unless I'm mistaken. I feel like since that timeout, Pioneer's been having a little more ferocity going on, you know, with their chasing the ball down. It's just a little bit more foam around the mouth, you know?
Yeah, Pioneer really, they've started putting away some more shots. I mean, they're in the lead now. They've had a 3, they've had a couple more doubles. See if they can keep it up there. You got 40 seconds left in this quarter and a half. Turners does have 7 fouls. Pioneer with 4. Redeker, he's alone. That's going to be nothing on the play. There's a foul. It looks like that was a close play on the block with Redeker. But it'll be Wood on the line. Yeah, like I said before, Wood very reliable from the 3-point line. 24-4 remaining in the quarter. It's 1-on-1. Wood goes for another. Doesn't find it. There's a foul. Doesn't look like Pioneer really wanted to do that with 22 seconds remaining in this quarter.
Well, you don't like to rack up the fouls, but at least it stopped the game and allowed them to get back on defense to end the quarter.
Yeah, I know. Those tired legs are starting to show. They're just waiting for halftime now. That's Gamal.
Oh, nice job.
Pushes through. There's Redeker. No problem with that. No more time left in the clock. Pioneer racks up their lead to 6 points. Yeah, math just doesn't work right now.
It's okay. You didn't have that class today, did you? Yeah. Pioneer coming out with a 6-point lead after, I believe, trailing for a good portion of the quarter. So we're going to take a break for this halftime. When we come back, more of this exciting game, Pioneer Panthers versus Turners Falls Blue Thunder. You're watching this on BNC TV. All right, welcome back, folks, to this exciting game.
Pioneer will start it off. Redeker without the arc sees Wood. Pioneer coming off with a lead during that halftime as Wood is called for a travel. And Pioneer is up 23-17 in his third quarter, which could be the deciding factor in this game.
Oh, you're absolutely right. They were trailing for most of the second quarter. And then they just kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, got their act together and, you know, scored some really crucial points to take the lead before the half.
Yeah, I think this Pioneer offense really been shut down by the Turners defense right in the middle as Redeker. No way he's missing from there in the second half. He puts over the next 2 points of the game. Rondecki at the arc. Truesdale fakes. Tries to spins, it'll be a travel. Miner gets it underneath the rim. Subs, Truesdale will come off. That'll be Chanel on for Truesdale. They'll bring it up. Kurt picks. Wood sees the rim, tries to drive, finds Redeker.
Nice job there by Pioneer. I'm sure Redeker had a man on him, but, you know, based on his drive, it took somebody away and opened Redeker up, making it easy to pass to him underneath the hoop.
Yeah, if he sneaks under that rim, we saw in the first half, he's definitely killer from inside the key. As Casado misses, it's a foul. Cameron Burnett brings his first of this game, I believe. McClellan inbound to the Thayer.
We're currently looking at a double-digit lead by Pioneer early in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's the first of this game. Been really close up to this point. Pioneer coming out with some fresh legs after the halftime. Get some more speed as they throw it away. Turners can't make it. They do the second time.
Nice follow through.
That was a bit of a what a miss from Turners as Wood is blocked. Rondecki tries to drive. Redeker's on him. Fakes. Finds Casado. 20 resets. Chanel at the top of the arc. Bounce pass to Casado. Chanel. There's a drive off of Redeker's foot. He's called for a kick. And Chanel trying to get a bounce pass to the top of the arc. Maybe to Burnett. But they get it underneath the rim anyway. Rondecki. 2 on him. Smacked away by Redeker. Tries a sneaky little bounce pass through there. Turner has a chance for 3. Nice passing, nice shot from Turners.
I'm a little surprised that anybody came up with that ball, that pass. I don't think was necessarily intended for that person because it rolled off a couple of legs on its way over to that shooter.
Yeah, no, it definitely rolled. I think he just kind of bowled that right through like 5 players. I'm hoping it made it to somebody as Thayer pops it out to Sayahowski. McClellan drives. He sees a lane.
Oh, man. They wrote the book on that one. Excellent job there.
Yeah, they bring their lead back up to 8. McClellan just saw a lane and took it. Casado travels. Five minutes remaining in this third quarter. Gamel comes on for Sayahowski. Coach Thayer has some words with the referee. Clarifying some stuff as Gamel has his pass blocked. Casado will carry it out. McClellan to inbound it. Pioneer with the 4 points of the key. Redeker with it. Wood. Pioneer stuck in the corner. They got to work their way out. As Quesado gets his hand on it, he's alone at the rim. He doesn't miss.
He was eyeballing that pass from a mile away. That was a well-deserved 2.
Yeah, I know. He really poked his hand in there as Redeker gets the next 2. Pioneers back up by 8 again. Chanel with it. Fakes. Finds Casado. Jaws can't find it. Wood gets a slap, but gets it away. Redeker, trouble handling that. That's a foul. McClellan was bumped in the back there. Rediker went down a little hard. It'll be Pioneers under the rim. Charles will have some blood in his shirt. He's forced to come off.
Well, rules are rules. You can have a little bit of blood from your lip or something like that, and it could be completely fine to play. But it's better. These refs are not doctors, so they see blood, they got to make the judgment call.
Yep. Gamel drives, floater, off the back of the rim. Nobody's there to get the rebound except for Turner's. Rondecki finds Quesada. Charles. Pioneers struggling to hold this Turner's offense. They get 2 shots, not a chance for 3, but they'll take it. Rondecki puts away his first. 3:42 remaining in this quarter. And his second. There, brings it up quickly. Finds Rediker. Turner's caught on their heels a little bit. They intercept the pass though. That'll be a foul on Rediker on the floor. It will be Turner's under the rim. Turner's playing this ball so quickly. Pioneers are scrambling to get back. You've got to foul. They are up to 3 fouls though this quarter. Offensive foul as Gamel goes tumbling. There to bring it up. 3:26 remaining.
Turner's has slowly closed this gap from 10 points to 6 points here.
Good play from Rediker. Pioneer looks like they're getting a little tired. They can hang on though. It will be a foul beyond the arc. It is on wood. Little bump there. That'll do it. Turner to subs. Charles comes off. Oh goodness, 33. Seneth the sick comes on. Now we were talking about before the game, that player's name is hard to say. So forgive me if I get it wrong every time. Quick jumper from Braden Thayer, can't find it. McClellan, good rebound. Quick pass, McClellan misses. Just far, that's a foul on McClellan. Going for the jump ball, looks like he just caught a little bit of 13's arm.
And so I'm gonna apologize in advance to Caden Williams Senethavasuk, if that is how you pronounce your name, and his family. I hope that is. Sometimes we just gotta go by what we read. And I apologize for any mispronunciation of his name or any other names during this game.
Turner's around the arc. McClellan steals it away. Seneth is on him. Gamel is fouled on the floor. It'll be Pioneers under the rim. McClellan inbound it. There, oh, that's a play. There, wide open.
Nice job. It's a 10-point game again.
Pioneer leads 35-25. Good moves from Pioneer. Rondecki at the top. Long 3. Misses. McClellan stumbles. Finds Rediker. Pulls it back. Wants to drive. Finds McClellan. Wide open. McClellan hit his first 3 of the game. Now McClellan's usually such a good three-point shooter, and I think he's just a little tired from last game. Finally getting it back this third quarter. Quesada with it. McClellan travels through the air to get that.
You got to be honest, you can't give a pass that much hang time. It gives anybody time to get over there and snag it or flick it away.
Yeah, that was just too much arc right there.
Well, that could have very well been just the only option. And if that is the only option, Pioneer is playing exceptional defense.
Right through Turner's legs. Sloan couldn't handle it. Rediker goes venturing into a hall to get that. They will bring it up. 1:16 in this third quarter. Hunter does have 5 fouls, Turner's with 4. They don't want to put anybody in the bonus in the fourth quarter. McClellan gets away from his defenders. Rediker goes up, doesn't find the 2. He gets a chance for 2 though. That'll be Turner's 5th foul. Rediker reliable from the free throw arc. Excuse me.
I must say, I think we've been seeing quite a lot of fouls in this game. And this, with this fourth quarter coming up, I feel like we're going to wind up seeing the clock stopped quite often for a couple of shots.
Yeah, well, that's the strategy as the clock runs down, as Rediker puts away his second. You got a foul, it's supposed to stop that clock, just to have a little more time to get some more chances in. Brondecki, large jump stop. There's 14 with the shot.
Extremely similar shot to before from Brondecki.
Wood, Russell from behind, hangs on to it at the top of the arc. There, with the 3, short. Rediker, good save from him. There's Gamel with his first try of the game. He can't find it. Rediker, easy! Rediker, some nice defense from him. Pioneer leads 17. Third quarter. This is looking familiar with Pioneer's first game, Franklin Tech. They started to lead with an eye lead and hung on to it to the end of the game. Gamel.
Sorry about the clock.
Rediker, long shot, just off. Well, that was a very productive quarter for Pioneer. They lead 42-25 right now. It's nice to see, for them at least, that they have some of their mojo back, and see if they can hang on to that during the last 8 minutes.
No, you're absolutely right. I think Pioneer has found their groove, both in defense and in their shooting. They've been making the baskets and making it too difficult for Turners to make theirs, and that's really, what brings out the W, is doing those in tandem.
Yeah, Pioneer just needs to get those layups in, because in the first 2 quarters, this Turner's defense really shut down the key, and around it, Pioneer didn't get a lot of 3-point shots off. It looks like they finally found a way to penetrate in there. Both teams have 5 fouls apiece. Neither wants to put the other into the bonus in this fourth quarter. We'll see what happens as Pioneer's the first team out on the court. It will be Turner's ball on the side. It'll be Burnett to inbound it. Finds Brondecki. Bounces back to him. Now almost gets a hand on that. Truesdale tries to drive. Finds Charles. It'll be kick ball on McClellan. He wanted to get away with that, but almost there.
Let's see what the... It was kicked. Okay.
Truesdale. Charles, back to Truesdale. Charles wants a 3. Long pass to Brondecki. Finds the three. Short. That'll be out on White. It's the Pioneers ball on the side. Wood! Good! Why not from beyond the arc?
Wood grabbing the keys and driving that wedge in that score. We're now a 20-point lead.
Yeah, Josh Wood had a really good three-point game a couple games ago, and I think he's just getting back on that train. Pioneer to inbound it, more specifically Gamel, who brings it up. Does this speed to get by Charles? He does. Wants to go straight to the rim. Oh, what a run from Gamel! Turner throws it right back away. McClellan fakes. McClellan wants a piece. Finds a floater.
Oh, Pioneers just getting into the zone.
Running away with this game, up 24 in this fourth quarter. Truesdale tries to drive, finds the fadeaway, puts it away.
That was good ball movement by him. Really solid game.
Yeah, Turner wants that ball back. Long pass to Wood. Gamel wanted the shot there, couldn't find it. Good pass to Wood. Wood, good shot. That's another three for Wood. He's got 6 points in 2 minutes. Truesdale in the arc. Poked away from Wood. Wood, wide open. Nobody's around him. Wood. That was slightly less climactic than I thought it would be, but Wood puts up another 2 to his name. You know, I wasn't expecting a flip, but at least give me between the legs dunk right there. Take what I get. Chudowski, long three, that's a foul on Charles. Turner says have 6 fouls as Wood comes off for Brayton Tippany. Brayton, also a 10th grader. He has seen a couple minutes in the last couple of games. Glad to see him back on. He's got speed and he's got skill, so let's see what he can do. As Pioneer leads 28. 27, excuse me. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's math is just not
Hey, you know what? You
awesome
just
right
worry about the play-by-play. That's what we're here for. We're not here to learn.
Good point. Gamel, there, fakes the three, there, quick jumper. Short. Oh, Rediker tries to go behind the back for the shot. Can't find it though. Truesdale drives, finds a layup.
Oh, nice job. Way to find that opening.
There's got Charles on him. Just tipped away by Casada. Rediker's looking for a layup right there. 5:07 remaining this fourth quarter.
If Fraterners is going to have any chance at coming back at this, they got to play aggressive and they got to really, really want that ball back.
Yeah. Well, Brandon Tippany, couldn't hang on to that rebound. Truesdale brings it up for Turners. Sizes up McClellan. Tries to drive through 4 players. Doesn't find an option. Good yo from Rediker. He stacks up another 2 for Pioneer. They're up 37. No, 27, excuse me. High press is on with Turners. 4:26. Shot clock's at 32. Long pass to Rediker. McClellan! Why not?
Why? You just cannot leave those kind of openings.
No, that's the second time McClellan's found a channel they can just churn through, and he does so. Charles tries to drive. Oof. Goodness me, that was a hard play.
I hope he's all right. It seems all right. got right back up.
Not a shooting foul. James Stalins comes in for Kurt Redeker. James Stalins, one of the 2 seniors on this team.
Stalin's one of our commentating alumni, so to speak. Can't think of an opportunity when he's going to be doing play-by-play unless he wants to during some of the girls' games.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about play-by-play. That's kind of my thing. But
sorry.
unless you're redoing my
Color.
contract
He'll do
behind me.
color. Is that? He's not encroaching on your job.
No, he's good commentator, good player. Let's see what he does in this last 4 minutes as Pioneer gets it back. McClellan wants Stalins. Stalins swatted on his first shot. And Turner throws it far away from the play. Turner's 3:48, they're down 29 in this 4th quarter. There. Pulls back, has another on him, just keeps it away. And it's a foul. Reach on Charles.
You know, I was just kind of thinking of that play that just happened. Beautiful passes, but Turner swatted it away against James Stalins. That it's got to be really difficult that in a split second you have to be able to read your teammate passing you the ball, what the opposing player is doing, and what you're going to do with the ball when you get it. And that's a really hard thing to balance, and all in, a fraction of a second of like, okay, is he coming up? So what do I do with the ball? Is he following what I'm doing with the ball? It's just an interesting thought process.
Yeah, no, I think James just had that, like you said, split second to not even, just the moment to find the defender coming at him. I don't think he saw him in time. Good save from Stalin, 4th there. Gamel, wide open. Just off the back of the rim. As McClellan finds the rebound, Gamel there, quick jumper, puts it away. Pioneer up. And I'm out.
Try 31.
31.
Oh no, 33. Sorry.
33.
See?
That was not my fault.
Even the human abacus is having trouble.
Truesdale with it. Pulls up for the quick jumper. Doesn't find it. There'll be turnover to Pioneer. Truesdale comes off. McClellan to bring it up. Stalin. He can drive. Braden Tippinu wants to drive. Pull back.
Oh, up and down.
It will be a travel. He saw the shot, but then saw a rather tall player with his hands up, and I think he changed his mind halfway through.
Oh, nice try.
PT Braden hangs on to it. Sees Braden. Gamel swatted away by Quezada.
I'd say Quezada really throwing his body into those I don't know, would you call them interceptions? It sounds more
Sure.
like a football term.
Well,
But
we'll make up a word for it, don't worry. Slingers. Oh, I can find it better.
Slingers.
I can find it better. I don't know, it's the first word that came to mind. Gamel, wide open. Puts away the next two. Pioneers up 35. Yes, that time I'm right.
So you added 2?
Maybe.
Turner's taking time to reset.
23 is at the top. Finds 15. Bounce pass to Quezada. Tries to drive. Braden's in front of him. Long 3 from 15. Just a bit off. Your quick jumper, hard to time those up right.
You know, I'd be kind of curious. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm kind of curious what the difference is between points in the fourth quarter and points in other quarters, because I feel like Pioneer has just racked up a ton of them in this last quarter.
Yeah, I know. I think they've gotten into the groove. They're up 35 now, and it's run away right now. As Gamel just misses his next three. Braden, good. Rebound.
Oh, nice job there by Turners.
As they find the long pass right back to Gamel. Gamel, good move. Finds there, no. Quesada throws it away.
Man, the way this thing's going back and forth, it looks like a handball competition. You ever played handball?
No. I've not.
It's action-packed.
There, wide open. There, how on earth would he miss from there? He puts another three on the board for him. Pioneer up 38. 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. We'll say sorry, I'm trying to think of a word for interceptions. I can't, coming up short.
Well, your current term, slingers, honestly sounds like something from White Castle.
I apologize.
No, that's not a bad thing. It sounds like a delicious addition to the menu.
Fair enough. I was hoping for a little more awesomeness, we'll say, but a delicious.
Well, until you've had a slinger, let's, because it could be a new hit.
Well, you heard it here first. McClellan will bring it up. Narrating. We'll say narrating. So that sounds cool enough. Braden in the corner. 12 seconds remaining. There, at the arc.
We could just go with steal.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound as fun.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
And Pioneer comes up with the 36-point victory against this Turner's team.
Excellent job there by both teams. Turner's, especially in the first half, giving Pioneer a real run for their money. You didn't know what was going to happen. I believe, if I remember correctly, we ended the first half with maybe not the lead. They lost the lead just before the end of the half, but they were only trailing by 4. And they had a lead for a good part of the first half.
Yeah, it was a close game, but Turner's really shut down the middle. They really shut down around their arc, and Pioneers are struggling to penetrate and get off threes. But of course, obviously, eventually they did get that rather large lead.
Oh, absolutely. They were on fire for that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they were on a roll, to be honest. But this Pioneer team really strong off this win, and for the next game, as we mentioned before, against Greenfield on Thursday at 7. Cannot wait for that.
Yeah, that's going to be a really exciting game. Greenfield, that's going to be at Pioneer at 7 p.m. We're going to try and live stream that, so if you can't make it to the game, we'll hope to provide that for you. But really, there's nothing quite like being at the game live. So as much as it pains me to tell people to not watch the broadcast, I'd rather see you show up in person, support your local athletics, and see these guys play. But we got a couple other games going on. I will say the Greenfield High School, as of tonight, they could have some extra games that might change this record, but they're running on a 3-1 record. Greenfield is. Pioneer now a 5-0 record. So that'll be definitely an interesting matchup. What else we got coming up?
On the 10th, we have Hopkins. 13th, we have Drury. And 16th, we have Franklin Tech. So all of those really good games. We, as you stated, Tyler, we really like to see you out here. It's a benefit. You can hear this noise. You can see me and my partner Cooper Bullock when we're at home, and we hope to see you out there.
You guys working hard, giving that awesome play-by-play, adding so much flavor to the games. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate when Cooper's here. Anybody doing the play-by-play. It really just makes the game pop, and I love seeing it. And all those games, the Greenfield, Hopkins, Drury games are at home at Pioneer. The Franklin County Tech already happened at Pioneer, so the Panthers will be away playing the Tech Eagles on that day, which is January 16th. So definitely check those out and keep in touch with the schedule, and we'll try and keep you up to date with the live streams when we can. But for now, Peter, thank you so much for being here. My name is Tyler Warlow, and you have yourselves a good night.